Hey YouTube, working on one of these Briggs and Stratton plastic carburetors and getting this main jet blocked up. You can see some little bit of gunk, gum, stuff like that on the outside of it. So I didn't use any carb cleaner on this. I'm just going to put this right into the ultrasonic to give a demonstration of how to clean that center jet. This mower would start with starting fluid, but wouldn't stay running. That's the fuel came out of there. The fuel looks pretty good. I mean, it needs to just be filtered out, that dirt in there. But there's no water or anything in it, and the fuel's not old. So I'm going to drop this into the ultrasonic. Got this going in the ultrasonic here. All I have in here is some dish liquid. So you can sort of see the there's actually, like, it looks like almost like smoke coming out of that jet. That's what's behind that jet that's coming out of there. When I get up too close, it's getting drowned out. The sound of this ultrasonic is getting drowned out. So I'll take a better, closer look here just to show you. So you can see as I went in there, probed that in there, it actually released more of that material behind there. So you can see that what's coming out of there is actually on the back side of that jet, on the side where you can't get in there and clean. That's why I said you can, you can use an ultrasonic cleaner if you don't have one. A lot of times you're not going to be successful cleaning them with just carb spray. So I'm going to let this run through and then show you what it looks like. I got drowned out on that, but you could actually see it see it coming out of both sides. Yes, like I said, those jets may look good. If you clean them with a carb spray, they look like they're pretty clean. I've had them, put them back, reassembled them, still had surging problems, took them apart, cleaned them again, and it would never run correctly unless it was clean in an ultrasonic. So either go that route or replace that whole plastic center jet section. I had the float in there just because I'm running it anyway. Put the the float and the pin and the needle and seat in there just to run that through too. But generally that's all it is. I didn't bother doing anything in here because this was pretty clean. I'm just going to spray this with a little carb clean. Same thing in here in these jets. Just give it a little quick clean. There's nothing really. Now the gasket did come off of here. That's these parts here, the O-ring and the other white piece. Just make sure that those parts are put back in before you put it on. The O-ring would go in first, and then the white ring would snap in there. This carb's, pretty good. It's not even really dirty on the outside. So, yeah, you can see actually the amount of gunk and stuff that comes out, even though that jet, when I originally showed it, didn't really, it looked like it needed to be cleaned, but it didn't look bad. Just pull this out. Again, you can see that looks clean. I could see through it. Looking down from the top. I could see down, nothing. That was probably something I just picked up myself right now. So I could see through, it looks clear. I'm going to just drop it in again, let it run, and if it starts coming out with some material, I'll show you. Yeah, so I was just doing a better video on it. I did one, but the sound wasn't very good because it was getting drowned out by the ultrasonic. But as you can see, That jet might not look dirty or blocked, but this wouldn't run at all without, you spraying carb cleaner in there. So it wasn't passing any kind of fuel through that. And as you could see, even when I cleaned it and took it out of one cycle, put it back in and started the ultrasonic, it started to spew out more stuff. So yeah, that's usually the problem. And on these types of mowers, or with this kind of engine, they're really pretty cheaply made, so I don't really do anything other than, a carb clean on here. And if it runs, it runs. I don't, go out and sourcing parts and stuff like these for these kind of engines. These recoils are all plastic. This is plastic. It's almost like a disposable engine of sorts. I'm sure that if you maintain it, it probably should last for a while. You don't do any catastrophic damage, hit something, hit the blade or something like that. So anyway, that's it on this. So yeah, make sure that jet is either replaced or, thoroughly cleaned. All right, thanks. Remember to like and subscribe if you found this helpful.